Welcome back with another video on this channel. I'm Zahin Nazir and we are doing Advent of Cyber 2024. So this is our last day to complete all the tasks. So we are on day 17. So in previous tasks we covered Azure, which was pretty good. This is one of my favorite rooms so far. So let's go and look at the task 23, log analysis. Day 17, he analyzed and analyzed till his analyzer was so so there is already a walkthrough by one of my favorite YouTuber or influencers, cybersecurity influencer Taylor Ramsby. Check his walkthrough and subscribe to his channel, and also consider subscription to my channel as well. So here is the task: an attack. Now it seems on the town CCTV. There's a problem with the logs, but what could it be? Any idea? But forward of a log format switch. Not as expected, the idea of a glitch. Background story. So Martha Mayweather is going crazy. Someone has disconnected the main server from the Wage Valley network. Nobody knows who it is or who is it. As soon as she realized it, she contacted Wage Valley's top physical security company, WareSec and Ware, to let her view the data center's CCTV streams. They forbade it entirely for privacy reason. Why? Only the camera owner can view the recordings. Not even the WareSec and Ware employees themselves are allowed to do so. Strange. Still, they said there was no recording of anybody entering the data center yesterday. How could that be? Wondered Martha May, desperate for answer. Their first supposition was that the owner of the camera must have deleted the recording from their managing web page. But the data center's camera owner surely can't be the perpetrator. It is no other than Byte, the glitch dog. Glitch insisted with Martha to leave the ownership of the cameras to Byte precisely to avoid these kind of happenings. Byte, the ultimate good boy, combines loyalty and sharp instinct to keep any place safe. Okay, Martha May calls Glitch and Max Kitty right away, explaining the situation in between the sobs. That when she was crying, the glitch's eyes darkened. Someone is trying to frame Byte, and he will not let anybody vex his beautiful dog. Max Kitty is perplexed. Why are the people at WareSec and Ware supposing that Byte had deleted the recordings? Should not they have some logs to prove such an accusation? Martha May has the answer. They do have some log files that back up every 6 hours, give or take, but they can't search through it. Or rather, they tried, but they when they go and search for some keyword like the data center cameras IDs or the action delayed, this is what they got. So the grip is 11. So watch camera 5 bytes 11 here. Recording info and whatnot, and once they download, okay, they downloaded unreadable. Max Reddy shakes her head. They must immediately send the log files to SOC team with a SIEM. No log is unsearchable. Awesome. So they already have a SIEM solution. Learning objectives. In this task, we will explore the following learning objectives while investigating the logs related to the incident scenarios explained above. Learn how to extract custom fields in the Splunk. Learn to create a parser for custom logs. Filter and narrow down the search results using search processing language SPL. How to investigate in Splunk. Connecting to the machine. Before moving on, review the question below. Okay, so do we need to start a machine? We already started it. Is there a direct link available? Yeah, direct link is available. Once the machine is up and running, you can connect to the Splunk SIEM by visiting this particular link. Let's visit that. Let me close the Azure portal here. And here is our Splunk Enterprise. Wow, they configured Splunk Enterprise. Investigation time. It's time to fire up Splunk, where the data has been pre-ingested for us to investigate the incident. Once the lab is connected, open up the link in the browser and click on the search and reporting on the left. Okay, we'll do that once it is loaded. Okay, we click on search and reporting. Yeah, let me make it a little bigger so everybody can see clearly. Okay. On the next page, type index is equal to static. Why? In the search bar to show all the ingested log, note that we will need to select all time at the time frame from the drop down on the right of the search bar. Okay, let's do that. So index is equal to static. So all of them basically, and all time, and then let's search it out. So we have 10,741 events. Wow, it's a lot. All right, let's move on. After running the query, we will be presented with the two separate data set pre-ingested to Splunk. We can verify this by clicking on the source type. Okay. So we have source type, we have two source type, we have web logs and CCTV logs. So CCTV have 3077 logs and web have 7664 logs. All right. This is confirmed. The two datasets are following: web logs and CCTV logs. The web logs, this file contains events related to the web connections to and from the CCTV web server. CCTV_log, this file contains information about the CCTV application access logs. Let's explore the logs and investigate the attack on our CCTV servers to identify the culprit who got unauthorized access to the server and delete the CCTV streams. Examining CCTV logs. Let's start our investigation by examining the CCTV logs. To do so, we can either click on the corresponding value for the source type field or type following query in the search bar. Source type is CCTV, or we can just select it. I think if we select it, which one we are trying to, CCTV logs. So just select the CCTV logs, and it will basically automatically do the query for you. Okay, this is what we've done. Awesome. Understanding the problem. After examining the log, we can figure out the following main issues. Logs are not parsed properly by Splunk. Yeah. Maybe we need to see, more details in just one line. Let's see. Splunk does not consider the actual timeline of the event. Instead, it uses only the ingestion time. Fixing the problem. Before analyzing and investigating the logs, we must extract the relevant fields from them and adjust the timestamp. The provided logs were generated from a custom log source, so Splunk could not parse the field properly. Extract new fields. Okay. Click on the extract new field option located below the fields listed on the left of the page. Okay. Select the sample event. Okay. Let's do that. Once I click on it, select sample event, all of them or what? Let's select very first sample event. So this is the first one, and click next. We did the click next. Select method. There are two options for extracting the field: using regular expression and using delimiters. In this exercise, we will extract the field using a regular expression. Select this option and then click on the green next button on the top of the page. Okay, regular expression, next. Now we need to select the fields. All right. Now to select the fields in the logs that we want to extract, we simply need to highlight them in the sample log. So Splunk will auto-generate the regular expression to extract the selected fields. Okay. We will assign an appropriate name to each of the extracted fields based on the table below. We have timestamp, event, user ID, username, and session ID. Okay. What we are looking for exactly? 12, 16. But how I can auto complete all of this? Sample value. Let's go with the sample value. Okay. Highlight one or more values in the sample event to create the fields. Okay, we'll highlight this one, and we need to highlight all of these: log, file, byte, and logout, user ID, username, and session ID. Okay, so this is logout. This is user ID. Wait, let's add this one as well. Field is time. Let me see it again. Timestamp. So timestamp, and extraction. So logout is event. So I'm just double clicking on it or highlighting it. Okay, let's go with the, then byte is username. I think byte is username. Let me highlight this. Username without space, and then the last one is session ID, session_ID, and extraction. So I added all of this: timestamp, event, user ID, username, and session ID. All right. As evident from the previous session, by selecting the fields, Splunk creates a regular expression to extract that field from all the events. All the extracted fields will be displayed in the preview tab. Yeah, we saw that. Let's click on next. So here, to validate all of this information, it is important to note that some of the logs may have a different format. They may not be parsed using the parser we created above. We may have to re-extract the fields from those events. We will get back to fixing this issue later. We can click on each extracted field to check the extracted value. When we are satisfied with the extracted values, we can click on green next button at the top of the page. Validate. In the next tab, we will see a green tick mark next to sample logs to indicate the correct extraction of the field, or red cross sign to signal an incorrect pattern as shown below. Yeah. Okay, so a few of them are good. And this one is wrong. Yeah, we have this issue. Do we need to do anything here? As shown below. Save and analyze next. Okay. Next. All right. So this tab will show us the regular expression created, the fields extracted, and the sample events that contains the fields we wanted to extract. Let's save this session by clicking on the green finish button at the top of the page and move on to the search tab to search the logs. To do so, we can click on the explore the fields if I just created in the search link on the next page. Okay. So let's finish it. Explore the fields I just created in the search. Here we go. Let's go with I think all times, and then we will have some information here. Awesome, we have good information here. Timestamp, we have username, host, source type, stamp, and whatnot. Timestamp is none here. All right. We can verify that we successfully extracted the custom fields from the logs by clicking on any of our custom fields in the list on the left of the page. For example, if we click on the username field, we will be presented with all the different values that have been extracted from the logs for this field. Okay, click on username. So we have byte, software glitch, Martha, malware, freeware, and hardware. So most of them are from the byte. Awesome. That is correct. It also appears that some fields have not been parsed exactly as expected. Okay, we have session ID. Session. There is session ID. Yeah, here is the session IDs. Yeah, 1, 13, 10. Yeah, this is not correct way. Improving the field extraction. As previously mentioned, some of the logs are a bit different from the ones we used as a baseline for the field extraction. Some of the log format that our parser could not pick are mentioned below. Sample log and sample log. For example, login successful and login failed or something like that. So removing the field extraction, let's go the setting and field as shown below. Okay, let's go to the settings, and here are the fields. Let it load. Field extraction, click on the field extraction and it will display all the fields extracted. Field extractions. Okay, here we go. Delete the regex pattern. This tab will display all the pattern fields extracted so far. In this blank, we can look at the CCTV related pattern in the list or simply search CCTV in the search bar. It will display our recently created pattern. Once the right pattern is selected, click on the delete button as shown. Why we are deleting it, man? CCTV log. Here we go. Wait a moment. CCTV. Search. Uses transform, access, extraction. Which one we created? We have extract. Why we need to delete it? Okay, we are deleting it. Why we are deleting this previously created pattern? Well, this regex picks fields from some logs and leave behind other logs, which may be vital for our investigation. Our goal is to create one generic regular expression that works on almost all events. Open field extractor. Field extractor. All right. We did so. Update the regex. This field, this time after selecting the right source, type as CCTV underscore log. Okay, CCTV TV underscore logs. Yeah, here we go. Time range is all the time. All the time. And source time, do we need to check anything here? No. All the time, click on I prefer to write the regular expression myself. Where? I prefer to write the expression myself. Okay, I did so. In the next tab, enter the regular expression. Oh wow, all of it. Where did you get this regular expression, man? I have done so. And select preview. Here is the preview. Oh, all of them are positive now. Awesome. The regex will fix the field parsing pattern and extract all needed fields from the logs. Hit save, and on the next page select finish. Save and finish. We are good to go. Explore the fields I just created, maybe. On the next page, once again, click on the explore the fields I just created. And if I go to the all time, and the session ID is here now in the selected fields. Awesome. Looks good. Username is here. Awesome. Now that we can observe that all fields are being extracted as we wanted, let's start the investigating the logs, investigating the CCTV footage logs. Now that we have sanitized and properly parsed the logs, it's time to examine them and find the culprit. Summary of the CCTV feed. After examining the CCTV feed logs, we can create a mental picture of information these logs provide us. A brief summary of these log is these logs contain the successful and failed login attempts from various users. They contain a few failed login attempts which look suspicious. They contain information about the CCTV footage being watched and downloaded. Wow. Event count by each user. Let's use the following search query to see the count of events by each user. All right. Let's see. Count of events by each user. It was there. I mean, even in the user, they're saying to visualize in the pie chart. Here we go, and here. Software, malware, Martha, glitch, freeware, and byte. Okay. Looks good. Summary of the event count. We can create a summary of the event count to see what activities were captured in the logs using the following query. Index is equal to CCTV underscore feed stats count by event. Okay. Count by event. Let's go. And, do we need a specific format or still pie chart? Okay, so we can see watch camera is a lot, but there is a very few delete count, which is close to 2. What is going on? Let's go into the delete. Can we explore a little bit more on the delete? I think this is what username is byte, and username is again byte here. Recording ID is 1 and 36. So these were deleted. Examining rare events using the following search query. Let's look at the events with the fewer occurrence in the event field to see if we can find something interesting. Okay, rare events. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we can see the delete recording is just 2. And login field as well. Do we need to visualize? And this time let's go with the here. Bar chart, we have the same. It looks like we have few attempts to delete the recording and a few failed login attempts. This means we have a clue. Let's now examine the failed login attempts first. So we're going with the failed and then piping the table underscore time username. Okay, so and then we are selecting these columns. and statistics, but if we just go with the events here, statistics, let's go with the statistics here. So these are all the information we have. We have byte, Martha and glitch. We found some failed login attempts against 4 users, but one thing remains consistent: the session ID. Yeah, that is correct, man. Somebody's trying to basically brute force these users, right? Yeah. Let's narrow down our result to see what other events are associated with the session ID. Put the session ID here. Okay. So let's put here and copy the session ID. Copy. Yeah, let's search it out. Here we go. So in this session we have byte, logout, then watching the camera, watch camera, delete recording, watch camera, download recording, watch, delete, watch again, download recording, watching, login, successful, log out, Martha, glitch. We need more entries. What if I go with we have this 30, not more. Yeah, login was successful here in this particular session. Login was successful. View, we can view the event, by the way. So this is the also CCTV server, source CCTV custom logs. Maybe we can see the the source IP. Source is here, which is this one. Okay. Let's see how many events related to the deletion of CCTV footage were captured. Just 2. We already see that. Yeah, we have 2. Good. We have some comprehensive information about the attacker and his notorious activities correlating with the weblogs. Let's use the information extracted from the earlier investigation and correlated with the weblogs. Okay. We need to go with this logs with let's copy this and paste it here. Come on, weblogs, and let's go with preset all, and hopefully we'll have, yeah, we have all the information here. During the examination, it is observed that only one IP address, which is 10.11.105.33, is associated with the suspicious session ID. Identify the footprint associated with the session ID. Okay. Source is this one. Post. Where is the IP address? Client IP is here. Yeah, we have this one. Count is 41, 100% of the time. All right. Let's narrow down the search to show results associated with the IP address found earlier. It is also important to note that in this case, the details about the session ID are found in the field status. Okay. It looks like 2 more session IDs are associated with the IP address. Let's go with the Okay, there is a way to filter it out. We can just use the query here to speed up the process. Otherwise, I think we can use filter to do all of this. Your bar file, yeah, okay, let's go with this. So here we go. Well, return MP4. A lot of things are happening on this IP address. Looking closely, we can see logout events from the session ID was changed. We can correlate these session IDs in the CCTV feed logs and see if we can find any evidence. Let's go back to the CCTV feed and use these session IDs. Okay, but why we are using this session ID? Wait a moment. Yeah, so this is the session ID being used by somebody. So let's use this to search. Let's go with the all the time. Okay, we are missing index I here. Okay, good to go. So what is the username here? Oh, mere malware is doing something wrong. All right. Great, we are able to locate the username associated with the attack. Now that we have identified the user, let's summarize our investigation. From the output, it seems the following was the timeline of the attack. Attacker brute forced the attempt on various accounts. There was a successful login after failed attempts. Attacker watched some of the camera streams. Multiple camera streams were downloaded, followed by the deletion of CCTV footage. The web logs had an IP address associated with the attacker's session ID. We found 2 other session IDs associated with the IP address. We correlated back to the CCTV feed logs to find the traces of any evidence revolving around those session IDs and found the name of the attacker. Yeah, we found it. Extract all the events from the CCTV logs. How many logs were captured associated with the successful login? CCTV feed. Okay, so this is CCTV feed, and we want to go with successful log ins. So it should be successful logins. It is from CCTV feed. CCTV feed logs. How many logs were captured associated with the successful login? Successful login. How can we see this particular information? Event logout. So here we go. We have events and successful login. So successful login is this one. So we have 642. 642. Hopefully. Awesome. What is the session ID associated with the attacker who deleted the recording? Who deleted the recording? Okay, let's go back, and event is delete recording, and session ID is this one. Right, so I need to copy this session ID. Here we go. Hopefully this is the session ID they are looking for. Awesome. What is the name of attacker found in the logs who deleted the CCTV footage? Name of the attacker found. I don't see any name here, but we can basically go with source is maybe custom logs. Our index is equal to, let's go with index is equal to static, and we can search the source as let's go with the web logs, and we need to search for this session. So this session is in the status, I think. Yeah, here status, and here is the this session we are looking for. I copied already, so I'm gonna paste it. Yeah, it is the session. So who deleted it? Which user? So how are we gonna see that? We need the user name basically. This is other, this is status. How would I know? Okay, wait a moment. But if we, yeah, let's go with the user. I don't see any user here. Again, what is the name of attacker found in the logs who deleted the CCTV footage? By investigating which was here, it was mere malware, right? Wait a moment. Can we search? Wait a minute. It was M something. So username is M malware. Is that what we are looking for, or is that the byte user who was framed? Yeah, okay. Check out the Splunk data manipulation room to learn more about the parsing. Let's see. Which path? It is just Splunk, and there are a lot of information about the Splunk, and it is not that old. We'll check it out later on. Awesome. We're gonna complete this. Good thing we had a backup of CCTV application from yesterday. We get it running again in no time. Awesome. Thank you guys for joining me on this video, on this journey. I hope you like it so far. We have completed day 17 successfully. It was amazing room by Tyler Ramsby as usual. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, please mention in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the next video. We're gonna complete all of these today.